What you're going to see here today is the Harley Davidson stand, but up close, Motorcycle Live 2024. So this is the Harley Davidson Street Glide of nearly 29,100. Harley Davidson are quite big on styling, so the calipers are quite stylish. Paint finish looks actually really good, very smooth lacquer. And this is a air-cooled twin. Thanks that's for the spark plug. Massive engine casing here. We notice with a lot of Harley Davidsons is the reason why they have this is because in the United States of America, the distances between towns and cities, think of it as an extra 80 or several hundred miles. So this is about comfort. But your controls are pretty straightforward. So you've got cruise control, you've got different modes to choose from. You've got a speaker system, by a brand I've never heard of before. And there's just a huge TFT here. What is it like to sit on one? Oh, you are in a cockpit. So a huge amount of wind protection. Speakers for playing music. It's never going to be as precise and as amazing as BMW. This is, the Americans' take on things, so it's a bit different. Starter, volume control for the speakers, very wide, feels like a car more than a motorcycle, but very comfortable doing any sort of distance. So this is the Harley Davidson CVO Road Glide. Oh God, £45,000. A lot of that goes into the styling and just a few upgrades here or there. So you've got monoblock Brembos up front, pinstriping, multiple colours going on. The paint finish is smooth and lovely. At £45,000, you would kind of expect that. V-twin, interesting touch here as well on the cylinder head covers. Cool. Air-cooled, so should be quite reliable. Speakers are built into the panniers, very comfortable. Leather base seat, and this is what it's like inside the cockpit. Oh my God. It feels more like a car than a motorcycle. So massive amount of wind protection, so you wouldn't be able to cross countries unless you do a massive distance. Lots of controls, so you've got cruise control, multiple modes, massive TFT display, indicators, aluminium mirrors, not plastic, and that's your fuel tank, which electronic start. Yeah. Doing a lot of distance is very comfortable and it does have a lot of presence. But then when you think about the equivalent BMW, it's like... So this is the Harley Davidson Pan American 1250. You have massive Brembos up front, so you've got a lot of braking power. Spotlights, you've got the gauze here to protect the main headlight from damage, and there's liquid cooled, which is very different for Harley Davidson. Quite a lot of power, quite a lot of torque. We've also got these panniers that are metal, not plastic. They're metal because they can take a lot more damage and impact if you drop it. There is a gauze around the radiator, so it should be okay. This is what it's like to actually sit on one. if you can balance yourself on it. Oh God. Got a TFT here. It's got this rugged styling here. You've got a lot of comforts like cruise control, heated grips, multiple different fuel maps to choose from, different modes to choose from, spotlight control for the spotlights, I think, and modes. A lot of wind protection, so you've got this massive gripping screen here. Feels very comfortable. You could do a lot of distance on this, but you know, comfortable seat. The front, I don't. The front is just the Americans' take on a super adventure bike. The front is very, yeah, very rectangle. So yeah, Harley Davidson focusing on the super cruisers, super touring, super adventures. Very, yeah, just about having massive V-twins. Thanks for watching.